Why, hello. We're gonna do this first before Isaac, since I'm gonna beat it. And we have 3 hours, so I figured it should be fun to do two Isaac runs, but I figured I'd start off with Bookwalker anyway. I think we have like an hour and a half left. Something like that. Where's my mouse? There it is. This is hard to see it. It's very tiny. We were at the end of this book, so I don't know how many books there are. Is it normally that loud? It might be. Each. These are mist scattered papers covering different variations of the same symbol. The only magic symbol. You knew that right away you were from the Inquisition. You do admit your will, I no longer care. Good dude. Sick. Almost ready. Get down. Yeah, he's ready. Tried everything. He sits down heavily on the floor and starts slowly balling up sheets of paper with scribbled writing all over them. Shifting the coordinates of the symbol by the lowest possible degree. That's 3 years in wizard jail. He picks up a new piece of paper. Reading regeneration magic on the symbol. That was stupid, I admit. I had no idea what I hoped would happen, but he balls at the paper. Near a community service. Buy a wand with a healing spell on it. Can't find them anymore. Years of hard labor. People looking cracks. Gender ID badge. Wait a minute. Time to clean up, sir. Shocked. Checking out how you were doing. Not great. Let me help. Any use? You just do the wand? No? Maybe it would help you. What if there's some healing magic behind it, me holding it? One spell would only last me a week. Nothing to do with the wand. He's a made wizard who dies at the end of the book. Good timing. Tell your daughter. Best if she doesn't seem like this, tell her I left the school, nothing else. Need help? What's wrong with you? Process that affects a rare type of wizard, called made wizards. We weren't born with particles of magic in our blood. We obtained that blood through artificial means. Now my body's rejecting the blood, and there's nothing that can suppress the reaction. Just drain the magic blood back. I mean, for 37 years, I can get rid of it. I can get rid of that easily. My whole body is infused with magic, and now I'm going to pay for it. Try to cure him. You would think I want to try. You slowly approach him and sit down next to him. I'm not sure anything useful will happen with these shackles on me. I can't give him some of your blood. Drop of your blood falls on the wizard's hand. Pulls his hand back sharply. Don't move, let me finish. Regret the illness. Easily absorbed. Burning coldness. What magic is this? Still not enough, he needs more. You sure you'll be alright? I hope so, even more blood. Your hand shut and blood starts flowing along. With the ink, you can feel the memory of his illness being wiped from the world. Many of your shackles have become unbearable. You're finished now. What do you do to me? It crawls away from you. Not important, I hope you get better now. Trying to understand what's going on. You notice his cracks on his face started to dissipate slightly. How are you? You're alright? Yes, I think so. The right thing. I hope so. You rub your wrist and icy pain shoots through them and starts to crack from the cold. It feels different. I'm gonna pop 2 loaves of bread. And I think we're done pretty much everything, right? The daughter. He's sick, but he's gonna get better. I don't live at a hotel. I found him. He's going to be fine. Where is he? The door with the handle emblems on it isn't there. What's he and what do you mean he'll be fine? Was he in danger? Some minor health problems, but he took care of them. I have some details myself. This is for you. Thanks for your help. Gotta get help. You gave me a planet for a second. Well, can I do anything else? Nope. May as well craft. Okay. What is new? Pikachu, you? Oh, whoops. Something else is new. I have 2 empty buckets now. What? Time to go fill them. It's going to lead to each other in the middle of the main hall. Here, they found the wand thief up in the attic. Who was it? I don't know. I think it was one of the students. Both the headmasters up there now. Get up there quickly. I've been ready for the ending and found that who stole the wand. Truth is, you changed the plot a little with your actions. I don't actually know how it ends yet. I'm gonna get up to the attic. Stairs into. I know where it is. I'm gonna get my bucket of water first, so hold on. I got more important things to do. I'm on the clock. Or was salaried? I don't know. I don't know how a school janitor is paid. I doubt this. They're on a salary, but you never know. The government, if it's a public school. Two full buckets coming right at you, kiddo. Must splash both the headmasters and the kid. I thought you were up at the place, brother. I'm gonna go loot your office, but that's okay. Bye. What on earth were you thinking, you little idiot? Give me the wand. I'll deal with it myself, Mikhail. Let's just calm down for a second. Any of you take even a step in my direction, I'll break your stupid wand in half. You both get a piece. Except for you, Scarecrow. He looks at you. Hey, I thought we were pals. You don't know me? Yeah, what's the janitor doing here? I'm not a janitor. Who are you then? A plumber? Oh yes, are you here about the clogged toilet? I'm here for the wand. Recoils? What do you want with it? Someone's going to pay me well for it. How much is that? He has the one. By myself, but now you're involved. Worry about why do you even want it? Why's their hat so pointy? Calm down and nobody move. The old man suddenly pulls a revolver out from under his robe and starts waving it around in all directions. You bet the wand, or you'll be, you little cretin, or you'll be sorry. Oh darn. Where the heck did you get a gun? He claps his hand to the head in his head. Calm down, just calm down. As you were opposed to technology, old man. Give it to me. He reaches out for the wand, keeping his revolver aimed. Take the gun from the old man. Cal flinches, expecting you to attack him too. Stop waving that thing in my face. Take that back. Cal bends, Cornelius his wand enough for it to crack slightly, and at the same time you hear an echoing noise ringing out from somewhere up above. Everyone freezes. Do you think this is a joke? Give your sniveling. And you're panicking. And your weird head. That sad face. Sighs. No more magic. We all realize it long ago, so stop clinging to the delusion that it's still around. Know why you care about the wand so much, old man. It's time to move on. Stop being indecisive. He looks at the new headmaster. Stop living in the past. He looks at the old headmaster. Stop lying. He looks at you. I didn't lie. Any last words from you three? He smirks. You want to regret this? Who do you think you are, you little brat? Turns the gaze to the new headmaster. I understand how you feel, and I also want to move forward, but can't we find a way that doesn't involve breaking the wands? What do you think? Think you know everything about magic, huh? But did you know that it's not dead? Grab the old man's wand from his belt and fill it with ink, trying to summon a fireball from the other end. Fire, the ink just leaks out from the tip of the wand. Enough of that? Had enough of this? Crack? Time stops, your eyes fall, and he lifts his wand. First on one, then on the other. They're both falling through the air. Why am I seeing two wands? Really dawns on you, huh? What are you talking about? The right halves of the wand landed at Mikhail's feet. There's the floor, mouth open, unable to speak. Sighed softly, Mikhail looks at his hands where future slivers of wood still remained. The wand is gone. Failed the order. Loud rumbling above, somewhere above. I don't know. Pops into your head the conversation about how it was absolutely essential that you complete the order successfully. One man falls to his knees, trying to piece the wand back together. Prod him aside with your foot. Pick up what remains of the wand. Give it to me. The old man screams to have gone completely insane. The woman's sound gets louder. What's happening? Looks at the ceiling. We need to go. Starts laughing loudly. Rumbling completely drowns out his laughter. We need to go. Good as new. I mean, the game is linear, so I'm assuming that that's just always gonna happen, no matter what choice you pick there, so. All good, homie. Give the item. Well, I can explain what happened. Better see for yourself. Well, here we go. Hello? What the heck were you thinking? A month later? My head is killing me. Complete book 3. Were there 7 books? What the heck, man? Right about this. Do something blue? You locked the kitchen door. What the heck, man? It's open. Enter the abandoned apartment on the first floor. What happened to my neighbor? What already? I heard you were having problems with the client. I was you, Vince, not nothing to bet. I can talk to him again if you want. I don't know if you like the work just isn't right for me. What do you say? You do this to get your shackles removed, your fans need you. I'm just not sure this is the right path. bringing nothing but suffering, and I'm not the only one suffering because of it. Put up with this a little longer, and 3 more orders, and you're done. Yeah. Did I ever tell you how many orders I have left? Worse, did you forget? Alright. Call him right now, maybe they'll change his mind. Alright. Hello. Balance. Fine. I'm gonna give you one more chance. You? I'm ready. Of course you're ready. You absolute moron. You're always ready. This is your first screw up, and usually I don't give anyone a second chance. Still haven't gotten over the mishap with the wand, but I think we can come to a compromise. A compromise? Not an easy job, and several of my guys ran into trouble there at a full amount. You're expendable. They're not expendable, but you'd be covered for the job. What you do in your spare time? You don't have much of a choice. Get going. Where's at your door? You're gonna die. So I think I skipped an upgrade. I don't think I can do it though. We did it after the first book, then I forgot about it after Thor. That was how we didn't do it, unless you just do it every other book, I don't know. Come and knock at my door. I've been waiting for you. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the book Black River Drifters by Elena von Belro. Is it my Q zone? Ouch. Putting on a metal floor isn't that great, I'm guessing. Oh, hi, Jack. I'm Roderick. Right. Been so long. Been a week, hasn't it, like usual? Mostly back with a client. A booze I smell? I haven't washed this jacket in a while. Did you have problems because of the wand? Kind of. Back in business now. Today we'll be looking for Excalibur. A sword? Are you sure we're in the right book if we're looking for a medieval sword? Let's not want to take a look around. Intruder alert. Identify yourself or you'll be punished by the might of this secret of the worthy. The voice is coming from a strange face in the wall that peeks out from the cable like a spider web. Etienne, I shall hear the will of the worthy and decide your fate. Have patience. What is going on? Traversing this is a pilgrim ship. It's very serious and strict, so cut it out with the jokes. I'm not making jokes. So where's Excalibur, and what's the worthy have to do with anything? What do you think the worthy is worthy of? Worthy of Excalibur? Pull the sword from the stone. They're flying around the universe in the ship looking for that person. Remember there was an old legend or tale. New Alfred was also working with the walkers to get the sword. Now it's our turn. Finally, tell me, Etienne, are you prepared to join us pilgrims sailing the Black River in search of the worthy? Give your life the pursuit of our goal? Yes. The reader greets you, Acolyte Etienne. Welcome to our temple and home. Get to work, as our ship requires constant inspection. Sounds good. Alright, bite me. Push the call button on the elevator. Step away from the ascension shaft. You must prove your faith. I'm gonna go to the cells, please. Lock door. Card A. Card B. Work me. Press the red button. Push the synthesis button. Object creation menu appears on the screen. Synthesize objects. The crafting table, I understand. C. Well, imagine your D. Hang on, what's that sound? What sound? He's dead. Watch out. Darn. Acolyte Samza, begin repairs immediately in the name of the worthy. Okay. Oh, elder brother, okay, I cannot. Was the reason Acolyte Samza, I need help. Of your limbs, that means you are able to do repairs. I cannot stand. Putting you down, Acolyte Samza, I must have internal injuries in my ribs. You have lost faith in the worthy, may you not fear the disillusion on your path. Remove them from your brotherhood. And not my ribs. Help the wounded Acolyte? This is bringing you closer to the wounded man. The Acolyte's eyes are full of animalistic fears as he stares at the spot near the ceiling. Bloom swoops out of nowhere, leaving glowing stare on your retinas. And as you blink away, you see Acolyte Samza's unmoving body has a clean hole burned through the back of his head. What the heck? It will be done. May the worthy gaze upon you and guide your hand as their own. You look at the panel by the ceiling from the beam it came from, and your hands distinctly reach for the back of your head. Probably hurry with those repairs. Poor guy. Examine the body, trying to avoid looking at the head wound. You don't notice anything of interest. Something in his hand, huh? Unclench the dead man's hand and see an electronic access card. Fortunately, the explosion damaged it too. Still warm, melted piece of gear. Backup engine. Engine. Use your hands. You reach for the closest moving part of the engine. As soon as your hand touches the metal, you pull your fingers back sharply and step away. That's hot. Supposed to be molten hot? Spaceship, right? Alarm is normal too, and these lights and flashing are just for the fun of it. Was it your hand that caused the engine and temperature to increase? No, in the name of the worthy. Seems that the cooling system isn't out of order. Follow the lower hallway to the cooling center and try to determine the problem. Examine the equipment. Pipe is broken and the water is turned on. What do? Close the water valve. It's shut, and then disconnect the broken pipe. Okay. Then you put it back in your coat pocket. Replace it with a new one, that's obvious. Through with it. You look at the rust on it, I guess that's just how it looked before the explosion. And the access card? And can't do. So what card do we have? Okay. Thunder! And the lightning. Well, that's enough for the what's it called? The thinking space lockpick. Lying in a slightly closed capsule, eyes closed, and lips rapidly and soundlessly moving as she recites something. Knock on the capsule. Knock knock. Doesn't react at all. Examine the woman. Looks absolutely exhausted, which means it's hard to guess her age. She could be 40 or 18. Outfit is an odd blend of medieval style and futuristic materials. Hands are folded across her chest and she's holding something, but you can't see what it is. Examine the capsule. Capsule is full of electronic equipment and tubes leading from the woman of the glass vessel that's slowly filling up with a glowing liquid. Examine the electronics. Among the unintelligible labels and symbols, you only see one you understand. Capsule temperature 24 degrees, manually set. Examine the vessel, liquid. This is what we're looking for, the call of faith. Coming out of her. Don't think about it, the vessel is almost full, you can take it. What happened to her? You glance at the woman behind the glass screen and continues her sound recantation. It'll be okay, remove the faith. Hold this for a second. A new empty flask appears where the old one was, and a woman returns to her original state. And it's me. Space multi-tool. Got everything? Open the valve. Water's flowing. It worked. Let's go take another look at the engine now. Put the fire out and all. When... Cooling system is steadily pumping the ice mixture through the pipes. Engine isn't radiating like heat before. Radiating heat like before, you can even touch the outer panel with your bare hand. The cooling system, but it looks like that wasn't enough. And a button we need to push. Find the button. Device with your experienced eye, but you don't see anything that even looks like a control panel. Button, lever, or ignition hole. Why did my Twitter crash? Name of the worthy, I ask you to start the engine. Not to me, you should direct your prayers, acolyte at the end. But to the worthy, I'm just their servant. Worthy, we need you, the engine. Worthy, I pray, start the engine. Not managed to learn the holy Latians yet. I will help you, newcomer. Repeat after me by the will of the whole worthy. I pray for the flame to obey my wish and activate the mechanism. Will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. Rumbling disconnectedly, gaining momentum, suddenly a shrill noise fills the room. You don't have enough faith. Oh, come on. Faith is stronger than ever. I believe in the worthy with my whole heart, my whole soul, my every soul, my body, I believe. Compartment opens in the side of the engine. Salt to hiss in a cloud of white steam. An empty compartment designed to hold a cylinder flask appears. Cylindrical. Placed in the place a full vessel of faith in the compartment, our temple may continue its journey. Flask of faith you got from the cryo chamber out of your pocket. Is this enough? Indeed. Remember the prayer yourself. Remember how it went? Something about the flame mechanism. Oh, don't forget the worthy. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate the mechanism. I pray for the flame. Obey my will and fix this mechanism. Every second a current passes through you, your jaw clenches so tightly that you feel like your teeth are crackling. What was that? Incorrect, brother. What the heck? Inactivate, sorry. The pistons are moving, a steady hum fills the engine room. Really bless you, Acolyte Etienne, the engine is working correctly again. Work here is done and it's time for you to ascend. We're eating good night, boys. Of course, you may use the elevator to ascend, and the sword, Excalibur, its location of the sacred sword will be made known only to those who have proven themselves worthy of the knowledge. Let's get in the elevator then. Coming up to my door. I'm pogging on you. Homie. Yes, I would. Welcome to the Earth, brother. Earth, you look around. We call the lower decks hell, the middle deck Earth, and the upper decks upper. Call them heaven. I see you will need time to devote some time to the studying our scriptures. Library on this floor for the exact purpose. Hidden Excalibur there on the top floor. Every acolyte who ascends from Heck must first serve 5 human years on Earth before they will be permitted to touch the sword. What? When after 5 years will pass, can an acolyte grasp the highest sacred truth? And then the worthy will permit them to ascend to heaven and touch the sword. In your service, your 5-year countdown has begun. What's due after that serve? Study truths, inspect the machinery, and help your brothers. Only routine will guide you to the gradual understanding of the truth. Look around for figure out a better plan than mopping floors for 5 years. Want to go down? This is denied. Excuse you? You're down here for nothing? You're not B? You're fake B? You little freak. Mr. Shift forward. Without it, the search of the worthy would be impossible. But when we go to the lit door, please. To the body? Access card C. Toilets, please. Want to go right now? Get the fire extinguisher. Round table room. The device you connected to the prayer chamber is on fire. You won't be able to get the vessel of faith. Use the fire extinguisher. Whoosh! Man inside shows no sign of life, just like the equipment surrounding the capsule. Flask of faith was filled up before the fire and almost escaped. Really is a miracle that's intact. Youngest crew member you've seen so far is withering in pain inside the chamber. Vitals are blinking red as the panel showing the temperature inside the capsule. Cool down so the guy doesn't die. Okay. There is an old man inside the capsule. His whole body is shaking and his hips are grasping to his chest of his suit that was trying to rip it apart. Phrase flashing on the panel. Heart failure. Stabilizer injection required. Dead man lies motionless in the capsule. Flask of faith next to the capsule is completely empty. So many years of fruitless wandering, I'm not surprised. Move on. When something, you open the capsule and start steam escapes. You can see that the dead man's hands are got. There's gonna be a tape reel. Listen to see what's on there. Does one of them happen to be? No, the swords belong to the ship's crew. Excalibur isn't here. It's supposed to be sticking on the stone, remember? Alright. Gotta find a heart stabilizer and some ice. Rare. There's one to activate your device. Examine the strange clusters of electronics sticking out of the floor. Desire accolade has no higher meaning. All that we mortals can do is send our requests and prayers to the worthy. If they hear them and answer, we can receive what they desire. Okay, worthy, I pray to you turn this on. I poke your finger at the device in front of you. Icy steam sprays you from opening in the floor. Ow. Enclose your request in the correct prayer. Only then will you be worthy to hear it. A bunch of different prayers here. I saw some of them on the walls. Okay. Got the script. May strength fill the body, part of my body with your may strength fill the part of my body that you require most of all, O worthy. Your prayer. Worthy has heard your prayer. We'll give you the answer soon. Only talks to you. Why can't I hear anything straight from them? Ask the wrong questions, acolyte. You must ask why you are not yet worthy of the direct conversation with the worthy. Worthy of the worthy. Author know what a tautology is? In any case, I specifically was created in the supposed image of the worthy, and therefore I receive signals from them. You were created, I thought you were human. Worthy has declared their will. You may activate the device. Light up. Thank you, O worthy. You rub your hands together. I'm going to unlock the infirmary. Is not receiving the required amount of energy. No access. Okay. Can I unlock the bathrooms? This is important. I'm about to use the armory then. How about that? Maybe the third keycard works. I don't know. There's another keycard there. Ship cannon. Touch it. The finger slowly reaches towards the velvety-looking black surface of the control panel screen. Sure, that's a good idea. Tip of your finger slides across the screen, and for the first second, it seems like nothing is happening, but in the next second, a substantial static shock runs through your finger. Ouchie. As soon as you pull your finger away, a message appears on the screen. Insufficient faith. Vent shaft. Think it'll fit. Open the hatch. Opening leading now. Not as cramped as I thought. I think it goes to the first floor. Climb into the shaft. Cell B. Really empty. I don't think anyone lived in here for a while. Let me even get the D access card, please. Another prayer. And the voices of their disciples will resound along the Black River, from shore to shore, from source to mouth. Write that down. Call it the voice prayer. Touch the beams. Barrier will disintegrate you entirely in thousandths of a second. Otherwise, do not touch it. Take your hand away and take a step back, just in case. Why are there beams in the middle of the room that can disintegrate me in less than a second? Safety purposes, access to this part of the deck is restricted with all the cannons active. But why? Safety purposes. Alright, alright. Not the kitchen. Right. You got ice in here, brother? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'm gonna open the door. I'm going to work. Knife somewhere in the kitchen. Sledgehammer to break this ice. Or an ice pick. It doesn't have to be an actual ice pick, but there must be some kind of similar tool here. That's your neighbor. Beep, beep. Knock on the door. No trembling footsteps. Who's there? Etienne. Who? Etienne, your neighbor. I see. Looking for a pickaxe. Do you happen to have one? A pickaxe? What is going on in your apartment? Renovations. More renovations, and where's my sledgehammer anyway? And my shovel. They're fine. I'm knocking down a wall and your sledgehammer got stuck in it. Borrowed your shovel to dig it out, but their shovel got stuck too. Pickaxe is just what I need to fix this. Idiot. Let me look. What was this? Bring it back. Thank you. Elena von Belro. Or Elena. Get pickaxe him. Break the ice. Some ice cubes, please. Large block of ice. Might come in handy. What for? To cool something down later, you'll find out. Fine. Break ice. From behind your back. Large cracking sound, and the hefty chunk of the ice flashed right at your face. Ow. You got frozen food? Or did I? You might have. Pour your ice onto the capsule, the ice sizzles and quickly starts melting. Temperature slowly starts to fall, and as soon as it reaches the normal ranges, you open the capsule. Eyes are still closed, but at least saved him from suffocating the heat. Even like this, yeah, let him get a little fresh air. Take the flask. Thanks, you nodded the still unconscious man. Was in jail? I don't know. I guess the engine must have really flared up. Use the fire extinguisher. If my hand, O worthy, prevents me from serving you, I will cut it off like a withered root. Let's write that down. Sacrifice prayer. We won't get them mixed up in such strange names. Well, I know how to get over there, so after we get more energy, faith. Or do we do that first and then? I don't know. I mean, memory? Okay, wait, I understand. So we just put more faith in there, but we're gonna be first. I gotta unlock the armor. Great. Mess with the gun, please, and thank you. Flask, faith. Flask of faith settles in deep into the cannon. The panel starts flashing almost immediately. Blue and green symbols form patterns, and they fly apart from several rectangular buttons. Okay, what now? Touching the words, that seems to be how they do in the book. Touch the message and say a prayer. It's the target. Buttons transform into a complex grid with several moving dots on it. Don't shoot anyone. One of the dots on the screen. Beep. Bang. And the unfaithful have been eliminated. They have for the glory of the worthy. You peer out of the window trying to see what you hit. Glory of the worthy. That destroyed an entire planet. Asteroids. That's good. Pew. I just check. The number mean? Short planets. Yeah, the big. What should I say? Weapon of energy. That was a voice prayer. I'm gonna go voice prayer. Incorrect. Okay. Spirit prayer. Incorrect. Okay. Sacrifice prayer. Wasn't that hard. Move the grading and go on through. What's always faith? I'm gonna slash marker and I'll be right back.